Scene script. Have you ever wondered why we are so addicted to junk food? It's a question that might have crossed your mind as you found yourself reaching for that extra cookie or grabbing a bag of chips despite having had a full dinner. The allure of junk food has ensnared many of us. It's everywhere, from the corner store to the vending machine at work, and even on our kitchen shelves. Its convenience combined with its irresistible taste makes it so easy to blend into our daily routines. And before we know it, we've fallen into an unseen trap. Let's delve into why this happens. The secret lies in the high levels of sugar, salt, and unhealthy fats found in these foods. These ingredients light up the pleasure centers of our brains, making us crave more. In fact, scientists have found that sugar can stimulate the same pleasure centers as certain addictive drugs. It's no wonder we find ourselves reaching for these foods time and again. Yet, despite their allure, these foods are far from nutritious. They're often stripped of essential nutrients and packed with empty calories. What's worse is that they're designed to trick our brains into ignoring the signals that we're full, leading us to eat far more than we need. The prevalence of junk food in our society is alarming. It's not just in fast food joints, but in every supermarket aisle, every convenience store, and even in our homes. It's become so ingrained in our lifestyles that we often don't realize just how much of it we're consuming. But why should we worry? Sure, we all know that too much of anything can be bad. But how harmful can a bag of chips or a candy bar really be? The truth is, the damage caused by these foods can be far more severe than most of us realize. From obesity and heart disease to diabetes and other serious health conditions, the dangers of consuming junk food are real and immediate. The allure of junk food is undeniable, but what does it cost us? As we peel back the layers of this unseen trap, we'll uncover the hidden costs of our junk food addiction in the next scene. Stay tuned. We often overlook the dangers of junk food because they're not immediate. It's like a silent whisper, tempting us with its convenience and addictive taste. But what happens when that whisper becomes a scream? Let's start with obesity. It's no secret that junk food is packed with sugars, unhealthy fats, and a sky-high calorie count. And when we consume more calories than our bodies can burn, the excess is stored as fat. Over time, this can lead to obesity, a condition that affects millions worldwide and is associated with a laundry list of health complications. Then we have heart diseases. Those unhealthy fats we mentioned, they're not just making your genes tighter. They're also contributing to high cholesterol levels, which can lead to the buildup of fatty deposits in your blood vessels. Over time, this can restrict blood flow to your heart, increasing the risk of heart disease and stroke. Next, there's type 2 diabetes. Regularly consuming high-sugar junk food can cause your body to become resistant to insulin, the hormone that regulates blood sugar levels. This can lead to type 2 diabetes, a lifelong condition that can damage your heart, kidneys, and eyes, among other organs. And these are just the heavy hitters. Junk food consumption can also lead to a host of other health problems, from hypertension and digestive issues to poor nutrition and impaired brain function. And the more often you indulge, the higher your risk becomes. Now, it's important to remember that these risks don't appear overnight. They're the result of years, sometimes decades, of consistent unhealthy eating habits. But that also means it's never too late to turn things around. The price for this momentary pleasure is indeed steep, but can we break free? It's a question that we all need to ask ourselves, because the true cost of junk food isn't measured in dollars and cents. It's measured in the quality of our lives and the lives of those we love. And that's a price too high for any of us to pay. It might seem impossible to resist the lure of junk food, but it's not. Let's start by acknowledging that we are all human and temptation is a part of our nature. But here's the thing. It's not about completely eradicating junk food from our lives, but rather understanding its place and role in our diets. Awareness is the first step. We need to be conscious of the choices we make and why we make them. Are we reaching for that bag of chips because we are truly hungry, or is it out of boredom or stress? Identifying these triggers can help us make better decisions about what we put into our bodies. Next, let's talk about self-control. It's not about denying ourselves the foods we love, but learning to enjoy them in moderation. A slice of pizza or a candy bar once in a while won't derail our health, but making them a staple in our diet can lead to problems down the line. It's about finding a balance, and that balance is different for everyone. Now, onto the concept of a balanced diet. It's not about calculating every calorie or measuring every portion to the gram. Rather, it's about ensuring we're providing our bodies with the nutrients they need to function at their best. This includes a variety of foods from all the food groups, not just fruits and vegetables, but also whole grains, lean proteins, and yes, even fats and sugars. Regular exercise goes hand in hand with a balanced diet. It's not about achieving that perfect body, but about maintaining our health and well-being. It's about finding an activity we enjoy and making it a part of our routine. So, as we wrap up, remember, it's not about swearing off junk food for the rest of your life. It's about understanding its effects, making informed decisions, and finding a balance that works for you. True freedom comes from making informed choices. Are you ready to make that choice? The journey to a healthier lifestyle begins with small steps. It's not about a major overhaul overnight, but about making incremental changes that add up over time. Firstly, let's talk about healthier alternatives to junk food. The next time you reach for that bag of chips, consider a handful of nuts instead. Craving something sweet? Opt for a piece of fruit. These simple swaps can go a long way in curbing your junk food intake. And remember, it's not about completely eliminating, but gradually reducing your consumption. Cooking at home is another powerful tool for change. It gives you control over what goes into your meals. And hey, it doesn't have to be a gourmet meal. Something as simple as a homemade sandwich or a bowl of vegetable stir-fry can be both nourishing and satisfying. Now let's talk about food labels. They're not just there for decoration, you know. Understanding food labels can help you make informed choices about what you're putting into your body. Look for higher fiber, lower sodium, and minimal added sugars. Setting achievable health goals is also crucial. Instead of aiming to lose 10 pounds in a week, how about starting with a goal to exercise for 20 minutes a day, or swapping one unhealthy snack with a healthy one each day? These goals are not only more attainable but also sustainable in the long run. But here's the most important tool of all: patience and consistency. Change is a process, not an event. It might take a while before you start seeing results, and that's okay. The key is to stay consistent, even when progress seems slow. And remember, it's not just about the destination, but also about the journey. The journey of learning to make better choices, of developing healthier habits, and of becoming a better version of yourself. Remember, every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. We've embarked on this journey of awareness together. We've uncovered the unseen trap of junk food addiction, the hidden costs to our health, and the chains that bind us to these unhealthy choices. We've also explored the tools we can use to bring about change, to break free from the lure of junk food and embrace a healthier, more balanced lifestyle. Let's do a quick recap. We've learned that junk food, while often delicious and convenient, can lead us into a dangerous cycle of addiction. The high levels of sugar, salt, and unhealthy fats trigger our brain's reward system, making us crave these foods even more. We've also learned about the hidden costs of this addiction. Consuming junk food on a regular basis can lead to a myriad of health issues, including obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and even mental health problems. These are not just numbers or statistics. They are real risks that can dramatically affect the quality and longevity of our lives. But all is not lost. We've discussed the various tools at our disposal to break these chains. We can make conscious efforts to replace junk food with healthier alternatives, maintain a regular exercise routine, and seek support from friends and family or professional health coaches when necessary. The key takeaway here is that we have the power to make healthier food choices and lead a more balanced lifestyle. It's not about completely eliminating junk food from our lives, but rather making small, consistent changes that can lead to big improvements in our overall health. So, what's next? It's time for action. It's time to put what we've learned into practice and take control of our health. Start today. Make one healthier choice, then another, and another. The journey may be challenging, but the rewards are well worth the effort. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Also, comment below about your own experiences or tips for overcoming junk food addiction. Remember, change begins with you.